Here's help. Selective psychic tuning can enable you to tune in what you want. Everything past, present and future exists now. Everything always has existed, exists now, always will exist, eternally. Nothing is created. Nothing will be created in the future. Everything already exists now. New things are not new. They always have existed. So, new things are discovered, not created. Or, things now known to exist are combined or assembled into, until now undiscovered, combinations. We call these combinations new because we have just discovered them, but their unknown presence always has existed, awaiting discovery sometime by somebody. As part of everything. This everything which always has existed, exists now, always will exist, is, of course, what is referred to occasionally in this book as infinity. It is not the purpose of this book to speculate, in depth, on an infinity which limited human intelligence cannot possibly comprehend. But since each of us is a part of that infinity and since each of us has a channel, through our subconscious, to infinite power, we should, at least, explore the opportunity of tuning in as much of the universe as is within the limited wavelength of human awareness. The terms tuning in and wavelength are used because they are precisely the means we now use to tune in the wavelength of some of the things which now surround us but of which we are totally unaware until we selectively tune in their wavelength. Then we can clearly see and hear them. The best known examples are, of course, the sounds of radio and the pictures and sounds of television. These sounds and pictures are all around us, originating from the earth, moon and outer space. Yet we are totally unaware of any of them until we selectively tune in their wavelengths. Only then can we see and hear them, although they are there all of the time. Modern science is rapidly developing the selective tuning in of many other wavelengths in the exploration and discovery of many things in the universe of which humans have been unaware. However, that is a field outside the purpose of this book, and the foregoing example of selective tuning in of television and radio wavelengths is adequate for the purposes of this chapter. The lesson of this chapter is that everything now exists. That means that whatever you want now exists. Whatever you want in life is not some impossible dream. It now exists. You do not have to create it. You merely have to discover it because it now exists, waiting for you to discover and possess it. Whatever you want. The methods by which you accomplish this are clearly explained in the first part of this book, and in full detail in my book, How to Get Whatever You Want. These methods enable you to use your subconscious as a channel to infinite power, to provide whatever means all opportunities are necessary for you to get whatever you want if you intensely and constantly use your subconscious as taught in this and my other books. When you use your subconscious as your then net to infinite power, you actually are tuning in the wavelength of whatever you want. Remember, whatever you want is not some impossible dream. It already exists now, waiting for you to discover it. You can tune in the wavelengths of whatever you want by using your subconscious to turn yourself into a human receiver. The methods of selective psychic tuning through intense, constant mental pictures, reinforced by powerful goal commands, are clearly taught in the first part of this book. I urge you to reread those chapter lessons. Your constant use of them will enable you to get whatever you want.